motherfucker!
Oh shit!
Let's fucking go!
Oh my god!
The bakery! 6 p.m. EST!
6 p.m. EST, baby! Let's fucking go! Oh my
Welcome
god.
to the show, Pete. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you, Chris?
I exist, man.
Yeah, I feel that, honestly.
It was another one of those times where I was like, oh, fuck, we got a show tonight.
Yeah, that's okay, though. It's alright. It's alright. We're here. My volume is muted, so that way I can monitor chat on the phone, so that way you won't hear it in the feedback background. It's great. It's great.
Oh, man, let's go. Man, we were both excited for different things on yesterday, the 11th.
Yes.
We both watched very different things.
Yes, we did. Oh, what did you watch it? What did you watch yesterday?
I watched Dexter Resurrection, the new show.
How was it?
And oh man, it was something, man. Like don't get me wrong, I'm happy Dexter's back. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I think they did with Original Sin and New Blood and all that, but this new show kind of started off a little shitty. I'm not gonna, sugarcoat that. I don't know how to put it without spoiling it for people, including you, because I want to watch New Blood with you. But Dexter at the end of New Blood was in a very tight situation. And then in the beginning of Resurrection, they were just kind of like, you're good. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the impression I got from the trailers. That's the impression I got. I know how New Blood ends, unfortunately, because this is the internet, but, like, yeah, I felt that a little bit. And I've seen the scene at the beginning. Like, I know how it starts, so it's like, I'm a little,
I mean, so far it's really good. It's just like that one thing that's kind of irritating me, because it very much is like plot armor and a half. I don't know. I didn't like that. I verbatim, it was like the first time I've ever actually rolled my eyes watching something by myself. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, I mean, there was 2 episodes at launch, so I watched basically 2 hours of Dexter. It's ramping up and like being really good. They are actually making it kind of like a resurrection for Dexter. Like, he's going back to how he pretty much was in the original series.
pre-season 4.
Yeah, pre-season 4, like when he's actually like, though this won't be too much of a spoiler. In episode 2, he's actually genuinely stalking killers again and stuff. Like, he's doing his job, pretty much. While also looking after other people, but that'll be spoilers if I go too much in that. But you, sir, watched new Superman movie in theaters.
I did. I went with my dad, dude. And I even put up a review on my film channel, ironically enough. I shit that out in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, man, you last minute went to go see Superman. How was it?
It was fun. It was a fun movie. It's not like, this isn't like Spider-Man 2, greatest fucking, coming all over the place because of how good it is. But it's a fun movie. It's a very, like, it's simple, it's easygoing, and it's fun. I like it a lot. It's like, I wouldn't say it's great. I would say it's like very good, like a 7.5 out of 10. I would say
7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, the CGI at least is good.
I saw there was crypto and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see it, but I don't think I'm gonna go to theaters for it. I
Dude,
think I'll wait for it to go on Max.
Dude, just wait till it comes on TikTok in like 5 minutes. And then just watch it like the Deadpool.
Yep. Deadpool Wolverine I watched on TikTok. It was fire. I saw some spoilers about Superman stuff that I won't talk about, but like, I'm generally happy with, like, I guess what they're going for it. And I saw that little clip when like Superman was like yelling about his dog to Lex, which I thought was like such a funny clip.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Where's the dog? A true owner who lost his dog. Where's the dog? Like, calm down.
Well,
bro.
you might want to hit your game just a smidge down, just to let you know.
Switch down. There's that.
Yeah, it's better. It's better.
Alright, but I have it midway. I'm half mast, Peter.
Oh, I'll show you half past.
Were you here live on the bakery?
Here we go! Let's get banned!
Man, can we talk about that, man? How much we just randomly promote it even when we're not on anything?
Yeah, this has been a so yeah. We've been Chris and I have been doing a lot more recently in terms of like just not only just hanging out like in a general sense, but like we've been doing a lot more sessions, hopping in other people's streams to like vibe and chill and help people out with content and such. But it started when Thaz hosted Jackbox, and then I just started cracking a joke about the bakery, 6 p.m. EST. Go watch it when we were playing Champed Up, and then Chris has just latched onto it, and I have latched onto him, latching onto that, and then we just keep doing it. It's fucking funny.
Every 5 seconds too. It's not even like we extended a period of time in which we like keep making jokes. It'll literally be like 3 minutes after someone made a self promotion.
We're the kings. We're the kings of that. We're the kings of that.
We're the kings. Even when no one's live and it's just people who tell us to shut up every time we say it, we just continue to bring it up.
I have been kicked from calls. It's been funny as fuck.
I actually got kicked from a call for a split second too.
Yes.
So it's fun. It's fun times. But I mean, we're very, happy about our product.
Yep. We love our beautiful little loaf. We just want to share it with the world.
I want to share my loaf with you, man.
Thanks, man. Me too.
Man.
You know what's crazy? This is the first week that we've been like, I mean, we didn't record a new intro. We used recycled, but I wouldn't even count that. This is the first week nothing has been unplanned. I was already even logged into the Co-Loafs on OBS. I had the post ready on my channel. Everything was perfect this week. Nothing has gone wrong. We just didn't get into a call like 30 minutes before, but that's like life.
Yes, you anger me sometimes, but that's a different story.
I'll show you angry.
I mean, yeah, I'm happy that we have a podcast right now, an episode that isn't like a pre-topic kind of. I mean, we kind of already talked about what we probably would talk about.
That was it. That was the only thing we had planned for this one. You went to go see a movie? You watched TV? Yeah. All right.
It was good TV too.
All right, I know what you need, Chris. Hold on, I got you.
Don't you dare opening a fucking Pokemon pack. Don't you dare. Have you not exhausted all of your packs at this point?
No.
Don't you have, like, none after you did your stream?
No.
On the MilitiaGamer?
No. At 6 p.m. EST.
MilitiaGamer? Yeah, wait, no, you usually go live at, like, what?
6. I go live at 6.
6 p.m.? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
I keep everything.
You just love the 6 p.m.
I do.
That's, like, your time slot.
It is. That was why I suggested it for this one as well.
Oh, my God.
Easy. Here you go, man. Look at that. Boom.
Oh, man.
Boom.
Just subjecting me again to Pokemon cards.
Look, you're gonna be my one-hit wonder here. I'm gonna hit something so hard.
If you're gonna like put me back into the Pokemon, I'm gonna put you back to the Rockpuss.
Don't put me back in the Rockapus. Damn it! I didn't hit. The Co-Loaf luck is gone. Damn it.
If you smell what the puss is cooking.
Hello, Valentine. Man. Welcome to the podcast. Hope you're doing well.
Man, I'm very dry today.
Are you dry? I'll make you wet.
I have no... What?
What?
Dad? Huh? I have no energy today. I took a nap because, like, I made my computer test run, like, do a memory diagnostic and stuff. I took a nap. Because if everybody don't know, I bought RAM, so now my computer isn't complete dog shit. Because, like, it came with 6 gigabytes of DDR5, and that was fine from when I started, but 2 years later, and now the standard's 32, and not 16. So, like, I had to upgrade. I got 64, and it works so far. So far, the only thing I've had happen is I had a longer boot up time, which was my fault because of the selections I had. And Discord crashed on me once, which could just be Discord. And Marvel crashed on me once, which could just be Marvel.
It's just Marvel.
It's very broken.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of Sons of the Forest to stress test, because I know that has, like, really high memory requirements. And nothing's happened. So, now that my memory isn't my bottleneck, my new bottleneck is just my GPU. My GPU's just kind of ass.
Well, you have, what, a 4060, right?
I have a 4060, which is fine. Yeah. It's okay. But, like... I just can't do certain things I want still, and like it's not worth spending like $800 just to get like a 4070. No, I'm happy with what I have. Yeah, and now I have the RAM, so when I do buy a new computer, I could just use this RAM.
There you go.
So, bonus.
Just buy another pre-built for really cheap, and then just swap your parts in. Perfect.
That was kind of like the idea. Is why I got like such high RAM, was because I'll just put it. Well, because the original plan of this computer was to buy RAM. I just never did it, and now I did, and I almost fucked up putting it in because like I didn't notice that like the pins were kind of up like inverted on this one, like the logo wasn't facing the way the other ones were, so I was trying to put that in wrong, and then like because it felt like I was gonna break it regardless of which side I was trying to put on, and then I realized, oh wait, there's a little lip right here, let me match it. And then like the sides where like it holds the pin, I thought maybe I had to try to press that in as I put it in. That was wrong. So then I finally like power pushed it in because I saw online that you really do have to fucking force it.
Yeah.
And like it really sounds like it makes a breaking sound when it clips in.
Yes,
I don't know why they made it like that. It was actually a little tough doing. And like I don't think I fucked anything, but the methods of what I was trying to do before could have broken my PC, but I think they really did build it sturdy enough where it didn't, and everything looks fine. Everything seems to be going fine. My computer hasn't completely crashed or anything. So far I've just had user error for like the boot up because I enabled a bunch of shit like a dumbass. But
fair.
Yeah, I mean that's my little rant on the fact that I spent money on RAM.
Our lovely viewer Valentine has a question I think more directed towards you, because I've definitely said my piece on this. What are your thoughts on Little Nightmares?
I mean, I don't really know too much of the second one other than when you streamed it. Like I watched you stream that one. I don't think I ever played them. I think I own both of them technically on like different platforms. I just haven't played them. They're a neat game. They're different. Just not a game that I have much time in. But like I like the idea of it. I've seen the plot points and twists they've had. I think they're good games. I just haven't put time into them personally. But I know that they have a third one. I'm excited to see what that's about, and that will probably be a game that I also watch you stream and not play. So
I'll probably end up like, I don't want to say I'm half-assing that playthrough, but I'm way more excited for Reanimal, because Tarsier is the studio behind the first two Little Nightmares games, and both them and the new company that are you okay, babe? I think she's crashing out.
crashing out, or did she crash and just fucking trip and fall at something?
No, she's. Are you okay? What happened? What? I have no idea what you're saying. Hold on a second. I'll be back at the Chris Entertain for a moment. I'll come back in a moment. What?
My Co-Loafs is leaving me. What's up, chat? I bought RAM. Was the story, and now I can also stream.
It's about fucking concert tickets. Fucking damn it. We're not going to see MCR again. What were we talking about?
Stop going to concerts, bro.
I haven't been to a concert in a while. Mercer's going to see Lady Gaga in September.
I feel like every single time I hop on Instagram or something, I see you guys at concerts. I don't know.
Oh, no.
I mean, that might be an over-exaggeration, but Peter, I feel like every single time I open
Listen, man, I'm a deal shopper. I'm a dealer, man. I love dealing with good deals, you know? I get cheap tickets all the time. It's great.
Well, I mean, you know, saving money is also saving money.
I do! I have for the first time in a very long time, I have money in my savings. And it's a lot more than like $10, which is a big plus for me.
I mean, shit. I almost bought tickets to go watch wrestling the other day, so I was like, I need money.
That's more fun, man. That's more fun.
Yeah, I just spent a shit ton of money, so I can't exactly spend money on going to a show. I mean, I bought RAM, I bought a capture card, which together were very expensive, and I'm not gonna disclose that price. It was just really expensive because I didn't get like the top of the line RAM, but I did get like top of the line, you know, capture card.
You go with the Elgato?
I went with Elgato, the 4KX.
Oh yeah, I know how much that is. Yeah, that's a price tag.
It was a Prime Day sale. It was a Prime Day sale though, so it wasn't as expensive. But the thing is, I wanted to get a capture card, but I wanted to get something that I can still have the full capabilities of my Xbox.
That's fair.
Yes, because like I don't know, I'm that type of person. So that's exactly why, like when I bought RAM instead of going 32, I went 64 because I'm an overachiever. So,
That's why I have 128 gigabytes of RAM, because standard for editing is 64. So I bought 128.
oh my god.
But
I remember you got so excited when I said I got 64 instead of 32.
so proud of my little baby boy. So proud of my baby boy.
The 16 was just not, like, it got to a point where my games were suffering.
Yeah.
Like, games like Marvel and stuff, and Sons of the Forest, like I brought up before, it got to a point where it would just stutter in-game because of things running in the background mostly that, like, I couldn't shut off and shit. So it was like, okay, now I'm at a point where I have to get RAM, because when I have to close Discord just to play fucking Phasmophobia, that's a problem.
This is fair.
So...
And yet you can run Peak with no problem somehow on 16 gigabytes of RAM. I don't understand that. I don't get it.
Well, how were you running it? Were you doing D12 or Vulkan?
I was doing D12.
I don't get it then. What's your GPU and CPU?
GPU's 4060 and my CPU's a Ryzen 7 5800X, so it's good. What I think the problem...
have the same shit, but you have better RAM. How was I running the game better than you?
Well, also,
I was recording and shit.
You're also on DDR5. I'm on DDR4. I need to definitely upgrade. But I also think it's because the game was on a SSHD versus an NVMe. So when I switched it, it fixed the problem, kind of, but it's still running like crap.
Hater.
Yeah.
How dare you? Need to upgrade, bro.
I do. But that's a lot of money, not only to install a brand new motherboard, but then to have my computer guy come over and replace all the computer parts he painstakingly put into my computer.
Well, I know a motherboard can be too bad sometimes.
Well, that's the problem though, because I have to get a new motherboard to get the new RAM, and if I get the new motherboard, that's just I have to replace pretty much everything. And that's. This is just gonna be the streaming PC. This is what it's gonna turn into.
Dude, literally, that's what I'm gonna do when I buy a new computer. This will probably end up being the streaming PC, and then the new computer will probably be like, maybe I'll just buy more RAM too when I get a new computer, just so I can do that. But like, yeah, no, I mean that's my plans. See, we have different situations when it comes to replacing the motherboard, because I was totally okay with replacing mine if I fucked up, which I almost did. Like I learned specifically. I'm going back on this, but I want to tell everyone how stupid I can be sometimes.
wait, hold on.
This is a miracle.
Oh.
I can be so fucking stupid that I've done shit before, like break a PlayStation.
How did you break a PlayStation? Wait, no, hold on.
That's a different story, and I will tell one day in the future. But the RAM, I was I looked videos on how to do it, but I guess not to the very specifics. So I was just sitting there trying to do everything I could to get it in, and then I just found out, I just pushed it in like caveman and it worked. I very much could have fucked it up, because like I said, I was trying the side things that clipping in. I was sitting there trying to pull those as I was pushing that in. Shit, I could have very much fucked it up. I'm surprised I didn't. I'm surprised I don't have to spend $200 on another motherboard, because sometimes I could be really fucking into Pop-Tarts.
How pop-tarted are you?
Very pop-tarted. I mean, one of my very first times trying to fix something was a PS4.
Okay.
It was a PS4 that my brother got me, and that's why I was trying to really fix it, because when something's given to me, I appreciate it much more, and I keep it. I've sold consoles before that I bought. Like, the Series S I sold that to a buddy of mine, but, I would never get rid of a console that someone gave me, so I sold my PS4, my One X. So the PS4 got damaged when I moved in state, the first time I moved out of where you're at.
Yeah.
And when I went to the other place. It got damaged to the point where the disc tray got pushed in, because if no one knows, the PS4 has a really horrible shell, and it's very flimsy and can very damage easily. So it got pushed in to the point where you would hear the scraping sound when discs were reading. So we had to try to open that, and boy, was I really pop-tarted opening that PS4. Where I damaged the exterior and stuff. I mean, I was able to fix the actual problem because I am smart mechanically in that way. I guess it's like trial and error, like how this was my first time doing RAM, and now that I did it a really stupid way, at least now next time I know how to do it correctly. Because no matter how much you watch, videos of people telling you what to do, if you don't feel like putting too much pressure to possibly break something, you're going to try a different method that isn't the method to do it. And it turns out you have to force that to feel like it's going to break like they're going. So I did that and possibly broke it doing it in a gentle way. So that's my rant.
Why can't you be gentle with me, though?
I've always been gentle of you besides the locker room.
I hate you so much.
I love you.
All right,
man,
cool. We got a video. Thanks, man.
We do have a video. You're welcome, Mr. Gamer. Man, we do have a stream that we can plug tonight.
Oh yeah, go ahead and plug the stream. I'm ordering food.
So I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I think I'm gonna record it. But if you guys want to see it live, it is gonna be on the Militia Gamer channel at 8 p.m. EST. We're gonna be doing Marvel Rivals, but we're gonna be doing it intoxicated.
Yeah. We got the same guys from last time, plus Rick and Noki as well. So we got Tuxie, we got Chris, we got Mr. Bat Most Wanted, because you can't say his name without saying the whole name. I'm very excited. Yeah, very excited to drink.
I am very excited for this stream. I'm not excited though for the fact that we picked kind of a bad time to do it. They just updated the game.
Yeah.
And it's very unstable.
Yeah.
Very fucking unstable.
Yeah.
To the point where I did try to level myself up so we could do ranked when we did it, but we're not going to be able to do that now because it just was so unstable that I didn't want to touch it at all.
I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, honestly.
I mean, maybe if we do this again, we could do it unranked, but I don't know. It's just for me personally, it kept stuttering. It's like an internet issue. The symbol keeps going off on the right. Mm-hmm. It just keeps stuttering and lagging, and it's just super hard to play. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how long I'll be able to mentally fucking take this tonight. I'm gonna have to get myself fucked up super quick to deal with it.
I'm so excited to see that.
Yeah, I just could not deal with it when we were trying to play last time. It was just too rough, man. I just really wish they could update their fucking game and make it work off rip. I really do.
Indeed. Oh, dude, it's gonna be a fun time. And then we've got, honestly, at this point, I think it's pretty much just we do a drunk stream almost every single month at this point because it's just I don't like to drink often. I really, really don't. But
he's lying.
Well, shut up. But I like to be able to just chill with the boys and play games. So I think we're probably gonna do one a month at this point almost. Probably a little bit different squad every time, but pretty much consistent with who's gonna be there.
Can we talk about the one we possibly have planned for? Was it next month?
No, we already have the day plan. It's all. You can talk about it. That's fine.
We're going to be doing American Truck Simulator.
Again, let's go.
Which is going to be awful. This is going to be my first time doing it. And it's literally the definition of a truck driver. You just get really drunk and drive your product. Isn't that what they do?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I mean, that's going to be exciting. I'm excited for that. I feel more than Marvel Rivals because I'm at a point where I really despise Marvel Rivals.
No,
I just really hate it.
A lot of people are not happy with Marvel Rivals as of Season 2.5. I know everybody was hyped when Season 2 came out and Emma entered. That's all I'm going to say. But dude, fuck, man. Season 2.5, nobody liked it. I think I was the only person of my circle of friends that really actually enjoyed Season 2.5 because I liked Ultron. I really enjoyed his kit, and I felt like I was actually contributing to damage and heals. It was great, and I got MVP way more consistently than I did with Rocket ever.
Yeah, I'll be honest. It's not even just Marvel Rivals for me. It's hero shooters as a whole, man. I actually deleted Overwatch off my computer.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just very much done with it because at this point it's more of a toxic experience than it is a fun experience for these games. And I'm just done with that. So I got rid of Overwatch. I'll be honest, if we get done with Marvel tonight and there's no date or anything planned for us to do it again, I'm deleting Marvel after the stream tonight.
Oh, I just realized that's part of the charity stream. That is part of the charity stream.
Oh, well, then that leaves months until I can get it. It was not a rage deletion. It was, I'm really sick and tired of just not having fun in life deletion. Mm. I mean, how hero shooters go, it's, you have fun until you don't. If you're winning, it's a fun time, but then when you're losing, it's a let's point and blame at people type of shit. And like, I mean, when I play with you guys, like you and like any of the other people that like are your friends, it's a fun time. But with the usual group that I play with, it is a very toxic situation sometimes. I'm just kind of on it.
I honestly feel like that's the experience nowadays with a lot of multiplayer games. There isn't sort of this like camaraderie that existed because, like, okay, you know when you get on like Call of Duty, when you were 12, you played Call of Duty and Halo and all those other games. There was a sense of like getting together and playing with the boys and having fun. But I feel like as time has gone on, the conversation has really shifted away from, oh, we're gonna get together and we're gonna vibe, and it's like everybody just gets angry for no reason. Maybe it's the world, maybe it's everything going on, but like gaming just feels weird unless you're playing with a really solid group of friends. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but like Call of Duty for me is a lot different because Call of Duty, it's always like just say shit to the enemy team and stuff. Competitive shooters are really team based, so if someone fucks up, like they're gonna hear about it. You know what I mean? It's just if you get pissed off at a hero shooter, most of the time it's gonna be because someone in your team's not functioning correctly. It's like a lot of times when I get pissed off in like Marvel or something, it's like I don't play healing too much, like the support. So like when I was playing support in like Overwatch, it was literally just like the tank, mostly the tank or like the DPS. But now that I'm playing DPS in Marvel, it's either the tank or 9 times out of 10 for me, it's just not getting healed. So like I will absolutely freak out about that because there's only so much I can do without being healed. And then it takes 2 button presses to like stop doing what you're doing to be like, hey, I need to get healing. So you have to stop what you're doing to do that. And absolutely, if I get fucked up, I'm blaming my support. Be like, why can't you just be more aware and do your fucking job?
See, what happens if it's nobody's fault and it's just the other team is better?
That's happened before, and like when I'm playing with people, that it'll literally just be like, well, it is what it is. Get the fucking Pokemon cards.
I was waiting for you to realize that. That's right. I was like, slowly sneak it in, you know.
Just go ahead, do your thing.
No, go ahead. No, I am listening. I was
Yeah, you're gonna listen until you get a card, and you're gonna be like, oh my god!
I had an itch, man. I had to scratch the itch, man. I'm sorry.
I want you to scratch my itch, and my itch is in my pants.
Huh?
What?
If opponents are better than they're hacking, that's fair. That's so true.
That's true. That is true. I mean, I've come across that a couple of times where just blatantly hacking, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I feel like the conversation around gaming has...
Oh!
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you hear fucking what was going on PC? They released Call of Duty. I hate to totally interrupt you, but they released Call of Duty World War II on Game Pass. So PC Game Pass owners who were playing it were getting their fucking computers hacked because there was an exploit where people could open like their fucking whole control menu in their command center shit on other people's computers and fuck with people's computers. It was so bad that they shut the servers down on that game on PC.
That's crazy.
That's fucking mind-boggling. I'm so happy I never got it on PC. I got it on my Xbox instead because I downloaded it to play with my dad. And I could have did it on my PC. I'm glad I fucking didn't. Holy shit. Could you imagine playing a game and all of a sudden a window pops up and someone's like hacking your shit just because you wanted to shoot somebody with a fucking M19? You know what I mean? I hate that. I hate that.
Okay. Come here. The lamp is here.
Tell her she's a part of the show now.
She's part of the show. Come on.
She's interrupted. She's part of the show. Tell her to come here.
Oh, come here. Chris says you're part of the show right now. Come here. You're wearing pants. It's fine.
Doesn't matter. I look like shit.
You look great. You always look amazing. Come here.
Better than you, I know. But
fuck off. I complimented you. You're not supposed to insult me back.
You're not supposed to have the 2 wives talk to each other. That's not how this works.
Listen.
We're not supposed to know about each other. That's not how this works.
Yeah, unfortunately, we do know about each other, and it's one big happy family.
That's okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
How's it going?
Come to the stream. You've already interrupted. Come here. There you are. Hello, other wife.
Hi.
Hello.
You know, we have a sister wife situation going on apparently.
Yeah, sister wives. I mean,
Okay.
we could pretty much just tag out and Pete wouldn't know the difference.
Hey,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, we could.
let's not do that.
Let's do it. Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's get some plane
I'm
tickets.
tired, you know, I need a break from your shit,
I'll go where you
actually.
are.
No,
The other wife's got to take you for a little bit. I'm
No.
tired of your shit, actually.
no, fuck you.
No.
I mean, that's the point, right?
See, he's long overdue to take you.
No.
Yeah. Long
I mean,
overdue.
I've been taking him since the locker room.
You know, maybe I am a figment of your imagination. Maybe you just like.
Maybe you're just actually me, but he thinks I'm over here, not over there.
Yeah, see?
Are you Marissa?
Yeah, he cloned himself. That's
Well,
me.
actually, I am Chris. You just think I'm Marissa and a woman, but I'm
Yeah.
actually a man.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Ron.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
And you know what we just described? An episode of Black Mirror.
Oh god.
It's a complete episode of Black
Literally
Mirror
every
right now.
episode of Black Mirror ever.
Pete's just going mentally insane.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yep.
Well, Pete, turn around and give me a hug. Yeah. Yeah. Hug me like you mean it. Oh, thanks for saying that you love me, Peter. I love you too.
Fuck off.
What?
God. Pete's gooning on the podcast.
Fuck
Pete,
off.
get your attention
You
back
are,
over here.
You are though.
Give your attention
Right.
to your
What do I
lovely
get out of it?
chat.
Gay keys.
What do I get out of it?
Gay keys.
Yeah?
I'm gonna bring up the octopus again.
No. Don't
I'm
do
bringing
that.
up the octopus.
What are you doing?
This is what you've done. Just reject him on stream so he doesn't do it again.
So anyways, like I was saying, the lamp is here.
Alright.
And also, remember I found that
I got
$100.
my eyes watering.
Yes.
My favorite genre of book at Barnes & Noble.
Chat, I've lost Pete completely.
Go buy your smut. Go buy your smut.
Pete doesn't understand.
No,
that he's
because
in
you
the
won't
middle
build my
of
fucking...
right now.
Your shelf is too
Fuck
much.
you!
It's too much for me and my small. Jingle key, jingle.
You're in the
Oh,
middle
it's
of
not.
a podcast,
Oh, you're
sir.
right. All right. I gotta work. I'm sorry.
Hey, can you flip him off again and hold it there?
He wants you to flip me off and hold it there for a second.
Yes, there we go. Can someone screenshot that?
Fuck off.
I want that. See, my eyes just watering now, Pete. Look what you did to me. You fucked me completely.
I did not.
Food?
You did.
Go to the store, you gonna buy me food?
I'll buy
Great.
you food.
Yay.
This is what you did to me. Now I'm gonna keep my eye closed.
Do I have to? You
What? Bitch, I ain't got no money.
got $100.
I ain't using it for that.
Hi, fair enough. Alright, yes, hello.
You're in the middle of a fucking podcast.
I know,
homie.
I'm sorry. I live with the most beautiful woman in the world. I just had to talk to her for a
You know
second.
you live with me, but you gotta pay attention to me now.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'm here. I'm locked in. I'm zoomed in.
Alright, good. I'm glad that you're locked in, and you took precious time away from our viewers.
I'm sorry. I'm right here now. I'm here. Everything is okay.
I don't like that.
Papa's here. Don't worry. Papa's here.
This is what he did to me in the locker room.
Fuck off.
And his face would just be there. And then he would like do that thing where he like accidentally lets go of the towel. Like that shit's wild.
I'm gonna hate you in the face whenever I see you again.
You'll never see me again. I'm never going back to New
Come
York.
back. No, pussy. Won't do it, you pussy.
Never. I came back one time. That's all you get.
No.
That's literally the only
That's
part of me you get.
mean. That's mean.
What do you mean? You have to come here next. That's the deal. Listen, I brought it up once. I'll bring it up again. You literally destroyed my cat, so I would go over there. And now you gotta come over here. What do I have to kill for you to get here?
My ass for drinking.
What? I already took that in middle school. Come on, Pete. You set me up every time.
I hate life, man. I hate life so much. Oh god.
Which is wild, because that's what you wrote on your piece of paper in middle school.
Fuck off.
You know I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
Man.
Wanna make
When are we
out?
watching Dexter? What?
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 Anyway, yeah. I don't know. When do you want to watch Dexter?
I want to watch it because he has not watched anything past season 4, and that's ridiculous.
This is true. I have not watched past season. Well, I watched episode 5, the season 5, the season premiere of episode 5. I watched that.
Well, it's a shame that we were doing Marvel tonight, because I'd be like, what's what? You know what we were also supposed to do tonight?
Mm-hmm.
We before we had the Marvel stream locked in, we were supposed to record the Idiotics episode for the podcast tonight.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well.
I just I literally thought about that before we did this. I was like, oh yeah, yes, the original sin was really good, but we were supposed to record this fucking podcast tonight.
Well, I never got a response from everybody, which is also the annoying part.
Well, I mean, if no one comes and we can't record it at a good time, we're gonna just have to do something live instead and then move that.
Nah, we
could do a Collective of Men episode.
We could do a Collective of Men episode if they don't know. Or we could always do the other guests, the other special guests that we have lined up too.
True. I mean, we can see how it goes, but I would really like at least getting the Collective of Men in here. I know they would show up.
This is true.
So we could do that.
We'll figure it out.
I mean, it'll only be 2 people. We could do that one live.
We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna figure you out.
You gonna finger me? What?
Yes. No context.
I'm
gonna finger you.
I love this podcast. Anyway.
I fucking hate this podcast. I'm leaving. Can Marissa replace me as host?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
We're the same person.
No, you're not.
We are! We're the same person!
You're not. You can't be. It's not true.
Think about it. You met us kind of around the same time, right?
I think so.
So, I mean, we are the same person. You just haven't wrapped it in your head yet.
I don't like that.
We're the same person.
No, I don't think that's correct.
I'll tell you what, I'll shave all of this, and that will look even better.
No. Don't do that. That'd be gross.
You look like you're dying inside.
I'm always dying on the inside when I talk to you.
What do you mean, Peter? Alright. If you're dying inside, let me change the topic. What is the future of the Militia Gamer right now? What do you have planned?
Nothing.
You have nothing planned? No streams, nothing planned other than tonight?
I mean, I got a lot of stuff planned, but I don't have a lot of stuff. I'm busy planning the big charity event for the year, so I gotta figure that shit out.
Solid.
What about you? What's your plans? You're about to start streaming. What are your plans, Christopher?
I did my first stream the other day, randomly.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
Before I got my RAM, I did a random stream, and it ran pretty well, I think. I streamed Phasmophobia, and I had the boys show up, which made my night, because I thought it was just going to be random, like, oh, I'll just do it to do it. But then all the boys showed up. I was like, no way did all the boys just show up.
Sorry, that's the wrong theme entirely, actually. Oh, fuck me.
Why would you do that to me, Peter? So, I'm going to start streaming more on youtube.com/CMPlatinum or twitch.com/CMPlatinum, one of the two. The fact was on Twitch. I don't think I want to stay on Twitch, though. I don't really like Twitch.
This is fair.
I'm more of a YouTube guy for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Pete, not having a topic for this podcast is killing me.
Well, you said you wanted to fucking do this. This was your idea, man.
Yeah, but that means I just have to come up with shit on the fly, and I literally just woke up and I'm tired.
This is fair. This is true. What else could we talk about? I have 2 active orders now because I ordered 2 from the same place. One for me, one for Marissa.
Wow. You ordered food while on the best podcast of all time?
I did order food on the best podcast.
Why would you do that?
But
why would you do that, sir?
Anyway,
do my what, Peter? Huh?
But oh fuck.
Talking about.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this earlier. But yeah, I'm not excited for Little Nightmares 3 compared to Reanimal because I really prefer. Could you stop? I prefer Tarsier Studios' line of work versus Supermassive Games. Supermassive Games is a good company that can produce good games. It's just rather unfortunate that I really feel like they've honestly went down the rabbit hole of slop because, Until Dawn was pretty alright, and then you've got Man of Medan and Little Hope and fucking
those games are weak. Shut up.
And The Quarry, and I'm not a fan of them. I'm just not a huge fan. They feel like they're just big budget.
You're not a fan of really good games. Fuck you.
It's not a game. It's an interactive movie more than anything.
So fun. Have you played any of them?
Yes.
Except for Until Dawn?
Yes.
Which one have you played?
Played a bit of Man of Medan with Zork for like 5 hours and then I stopped.
Okay, well, you played with the wrong person. Play with me. Alright. Listen, I will make that game entertaining. I played with a friend of mine who's no longer a friend of mine. And, like, we were just... It was shenanigans. Like, I would betray her. She would be so into like, oh yeah, we're a team, and then I would betray her every time I got a chance. Play with me, Peter. I will make those games. I can't believe you don't like those games.
They're just not my style of game. They're just kind of like, they feel expensively cheap. You know what I mean? They just feel...
So, fuck you, first of all, alright? You know, I'm gonna go on the fuck militia tangent right now.
Right.
Listen, alright? A game can be a cinematic story piece and still be a good fucking
yes,
game, right?
I agree. I fully agree with that notion.
You fuck. Let's see, we have other games too, like what, Detroit Become Human, that's just a cinematic game, right? Story game, that's fucking good. Not all the Telltale games, but a lot of the Telltale games.
Yeah.
We got fucking other shit that I can't think about.
You got Road 96.
Road 96! Yeah! There are good fucking story-based games that, just like Road 96, you refuse to play. There are good fucking story games, and that is one of them. What?
Yeah, It Takes Two, other games. I just don't like Supermassive Games' approach. I just feel like they bring in giant celebrities, and then just they become murder slop. Plus, the stories aren't interesting. The stories are not interesting. They're not fun. I don't like the games. They don't do enough for me.
Okay. Little Hope and what was it? Ashes? Something Ashes or whatever had really good fucking stories to them.
I don't agree.
What Ashley Tisdale is not a good fucking game.
Oh, the Quarry sucks. You gotta give me that.
Yeah, I'll give you that. The Quarry did suck. That wasn't even a good, like, co-op. Like, that's the thing. That's what makes these games so fucking unique. It's not just you. You need friends. You fucking get a friend, and you play these fucking games, and your choices, and your friend makes choices to continue the story. And if one of you fucks up, people die!
I disagree, though. I don't like them that much.
They're good games.
Okay. Well, you agree to disagree.
What do you mean, Peter? I'm not gonna let you go on this.
In the words of Boris the Animal, let's agree to disagree.
Have you fucking played any other one except for that first one? Because that first one isn't the best one, for sure.
I don't know. I don't have a lot of friends that were interested in playing them, and it kind of just fell off my radar, and my tastes have changed over the years.
Friends.
I do have friends, but a lot of them don't have money. That's kind of the problem too. A lot of them don't have money, which is fine. I'm not blaming them. That's not their fault. But like, you know, they don't got money to buy games.
Buy all of them.
No.
I have them on Xbox. I'll buy them again on Steam.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. My taste in horror has shifted a lot comparatively. Like, I'm not into the
taste is cheeks.
No. My taste in horror games is less focused on like jump scares and like all this sort of like there's a reason that Father. Do you know what the word father means?
Oh, fodder? I thought you said father.
Not father. No. He's cool.
Your dad?
No, my dad's great.
Games. My dad busted down my door with his hand. Like, yeah, that's scary, but
no, but like I feel like a lot of games go down. There's two different avenues you can take with a horror game. There is the Poppy Playtime, Bendy and the Ink Machine route, where there's like very loosely a story that is cohesively there, but the main point of it is the giant set piece jump scares, and it's all kind of scripted, and it feels in a very sort of specific sort of like, and eventually it just gets old, it gets boring, and then you eventually just get angry with the game. And I don't like those sorts of games that just make me angry when I want to be scared. Stuff like PT or like Doki Doki, that's a whole different ballgame of horror. And that's the type of thing.
Doki Doki's fire.
Like, I've never played Doki Doki, but everything I understand about the game is exactly what I like about the genre of horror. And where Until Dawn and those games feel like they spawn in is they're just there to be set pieces and horror games just to try to like jump scare you. But more times than not, I feel like I'm angry. Or I feel like I'm making the wrong decision because if someone dies, then that's the end of the fucking world. I mean, that's also partially internet culture, and that's just, communities and such. But, like, for me, I like a game that psychologically can fuck me. Shipwreck 64 does its jump scare elements and such pretty good when it comes, like, it pays off its horror really well, and it also has a really fucking great story. But, like, again, I don't feel like I get that sort of, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't click nearly as hard.
So what I heard from you is when you said that you like games like Doki that you never played, but you don't like games like the Supermassive that you played. What I'm hearing is that you enjoy horror games that you don't play, and the ones that you do, you think are shit.
I mean, yeah, that kind of does work a little bit. Look at like a game like it just came out recently by Curious Fox Sox or Fox. I think it's Curious Fox Sox or Curious Fox Studios or some shit. It's called The Dead Sea. It's fucking phenomenal, but it has exactly the same elements of like FNAF jump scare type shit. But it doesn't. But like the gameplay isn't like punishing to you because you get time to understand and it gradually builds itself up. It's not just, but like it also isn't kind of game either. It is and it isn't, but I think that's what makes it work, and it doesn't feel so like I don't know. I don't know. My taste in horror has shifted a lot from the days that Until Dawn first released on PlayStation and shit.
What is your idea of like the greatest horror game like ever?
One of my favorite.
And then I'll give you mine.
One of my favorite games I've ever played, just in general, is Little Nightmares 2. I genuinely love that game. I like the world that it builds and the fact of how it expands things and how it also contracts things. And I like the elements of how it all kind of builds together, the mechanics, the whole identity of the game. And that's why I'm more excited for Reanimal than Little Nightmares and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I like Little Nightmares 2. That's one of my horror game.
I would say that my definition of a great horror game is Resident Evil.
Oh.
And if not Resident Evil, Silent Hill.
Which Resident Evil?
I'll be completely honest. I would have to probably go for the one that I didn't play and go for 7.
Ooh, okay.
But even the old ones are a very good idea of horror with you can defend yourself, because I don't like these games like Amnesia or like Outlast where you have to run and hide and you can't do anything. I like games where you can defend yourself, but if you do, you have like very limited resources and you can run out of resources and you may not be able to defend yourself later. I like that idea of it. I like the fact that sometimes you don't know what's around the corner. It's like Silent Hill, where it's like complete mist and it's psychological. You can defend yourself, but it's going to make that choice if you're scared enough to do it and all that shit. I'm explaining it really poorly.
No, I get what you're saying, though.
Those games are like peak when it comes to what horror gaming should be about. It should make you feel that way and make you feel like, oh shit, like fight or flight basically in a horror game, and not just, oh, you have to do this, or you have to run, or like, oh, you have to fight.
I got a great example for you. Okay, hot take. The original Five Nights at Freddy's is not as good as the fan game Juniors.
I don't even know what Juniors is.
Juniors is a fan FNAF game that is essentially, you can take as much time as you need to complete the night. There's no time limit that you have to do. You can beat the game in 30 seconds. I've done it before. Like, you can beat a night in like 30 seconds, like early on. Or if you really just understand the mechanics of the game, you really can just do it that quickly kind of thing. And what makes it work is that there's a lot more choice. There's a lot more elements that like you have to manage, but it's not like FNAF 2. You know how like FNAF 2, like I think FNAF 2 is one of the best games in the franchise, but I also think it's one of the worst games in the franchise, just purely from a gameplay technical standpoint. From a lore standpoint, it's fucking amazing. I think we can agree on that notion.
Well, which game?
FNAF 2. Like from
FNAF 2?
From a lore standpoint, I'm saying. From a lore standpoint.
The lore standpoint, yeah, I think FNAF has the best like lore in a lot of horror games.
But like I'm saying, like specifically FNAF 2. I'm saying like the second game in the franchise, not like the entirety as a whole. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, the 2 specifically.
Yeah.
Has the best. Like my point of FNAF is that 5 minutes, like, okay, so FNAF is a really good horror experience initially.
Yes, that's the problem. That's the problem.
5 minutes after 5 minutes, when you discover how the game is played and like what you have to do to win, it's not a horror game anymore.
But that's what I like about like fan games, and that's why like I very specifically look for certain types, because there's a lot of FNAF games that like I think are interesting, and I think from a technical standpoint they look really fun. But Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese remastered, as pretty as it looks, it's got interesting mechanics, but at the end of the day, it's still FNAF, and I'm still gonna get frustrated if I fucking die. With Juniors, I have this very specific notion of I can take as much time as I need to, but I also have to manage everything. So there's that element of stress, but it's more panic than anger stress. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I do like FNAF, like say FNAF 4, I really enjoyed for like the first 10 minutes of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's a really good but the thing is, they really cheap out in the fact that you have to turn up your volume to hear slight noises and stuff.
Yep.
So I would go back on that. FNAF 4 fucking sucks.
FNAF 4 is good for the nostalgia for Freddy and his guns and everything. But like
for us specifically, FNAF 4 is nostalgia. But like FNAF is a good example of a really shitty horror game that just took the fuck off because the lore is what carried it. But like the gameplay itself, there's a reason why most people don't even fucking play FNAF and they just watch people play it.
Well, and it's the reason that I don't want to play Secret of the Mimic, because now it is essentially exactly what I dislike. It's a generic horror game that now has got free roam elements that you can walk around. It's just every other horror game. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't experiment and you shouldn't expand upon everything, but there's a reason that people like FNAF. What the fuck is it? Pizzeria Simulator or whatever the fuck. There's a reason why people. There's a reason people like that, because it genuinely is scary at some points. But like
and free.
Yeah, and free. But like it's I don't know. I get so annoyed with with a lot of horror games, and to tie it back all together, that's why I like certain horror versus other horror, because it feels like it's genuinely made to scare me versus just being something that's meant to like startle me, because I don't like being startled. I like being scared, like that's my big thing when it comes to like horror in a general sense, because I don't want to waste my time with something that's just going to be like I'm going to forget it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, and like you want a horror game that really sticks with you. I feel like for you, that's fucking Resident Evil 7.
Fucking Resident Evil 7 is fucking great, man. It's great.
I feel like, dude, when Mixer was a thing, you streamed that game like 6 times on different platforms.
I love it.
Like you've been talking about doing it again.
I will.
It's like,
I will.
Just leave Resident Evil 7 alone.
I will do it again. I will fucking do it again.
I tell you what. You do it again, and then I'll also do it. Okay. If you stream Res 7, I'll stream Res 7.
I will keep that in mind.
What if we did it at the same time?
What if we speedrun the game?
That sounds fucking miserable.
It does, it does.
I don't want to do that.
No, because you gotta experience that game.
Dude, I have actually, technically I do have 7 on PC, because it's on like the Xbox app, but I have them on console, 7 and Village. I could always re-get them on Steam when there's a sale, but I do own them. I can't play them. So, I don't know. I was trying to go through all of them. See, I have this thing that I do where I want to go through game series as a whole, but then I get bored and I take a massive break. Like, I was doing all the Dooms, and then I got past 64, and then I just took a fucking giant break. It's like Batman. I was doing all the Batmans, and then like I got fucking City, and I'm like, God damn, I need a fucking break. And then I killed myself on like playing the newer ones. Like I specifically started all the Batmans, played Night, but I want to play all of them in a row. I played the other ones before. I don't know why the fuck I do this to myself, but I did it. It's like with Resident Evil. I'm gonna start with the first one because I have all of them. I have all like the remakes on Xbox as well, like the 2, 3, and 4. And like I'm gonna do all of them, and then by the time I would get to 7, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I don't want to do this anymore. Shit sucks.
Well, dude, that's why I've been hopping around. I hop around franchises left and right. Like I played 7, and then I played 2, but I played 2 with Claire as the main instead of Leon, because I just thought it would be fun to kind of mix things up, which apparently that's wrong.
Well, because Leon is him, bro. How can you just not pick Leon?
Well, to play as Claire, I thought it would be interesting. But
yeah, but like Leon's Leon, bro.
But now I'm going to 3, and then I'll probably jump to 8, and then I'll probably jump back to like 1, maybe. I don't know.
They're doing another new protagonist for the new Resident Evil.
I don't know why people are so angry about that.
So people are mad about that because of the staple characters, but people also don't understand that Resident Evil is an ongoing story. So all these characters are like in their fucking late 50s at this point, like Leon, Chris, all of them. So yeah, they're gonna bring in new protagonists and get the other ones out. That's exactly why they're doing the remakes and shit, so you can still get a taste of the old guys while putting the new guys. I feel like no one had an issue with, what was his name, Ethan?
Yeah, I loved Ethan.
For the new game.
I love Ethan.
And then they have this girl coming in, and now people are like shitting their pants, like, oh, it should have been Leon. Like, shut up. No one cares. Well, I guess everyone cares, but like, you can't sit there and fucking be like, this is what I need for this franchise. Let them fucking reboot and do their own thing, or they're gonna be stuck in an endless loop of shit.
This is true.
Look at Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, they took...
Resident Evil 6 is considered the worst, and it had, like, all of them in there.
Yeah, and it's because they were like, oh, people really liked 4, and they really liked the gunplay elements and such. You see, that's the problem with... I was talking to Marissa about this, and I think this is probably the last thing we talk about before the podcast ends, because it's already almost 7. My thing with horror franchises is that usually, like, the first 1 or 2 in a franchise, and this is no matter gaming, movies, anything. The big thing is that they'll stay horror until like the 2nd or 3rd movie, and then they will immediately become like horror comedies. A lot of these franchises, like the best example I have is the fucking Chucky franchise. Chucky 1, like Child's Play 1, is a great film.
You're going to movies. I get your point, but you're going to movies.
I am going to movies, but like Child's Play 1 is a good fucking movie. It's a horror movie at its core. 2nd movie is a horror, a little bit of comedy. Child's Play 3 is bad. Bride of Chucky is really fucking good, but it's a comedy horror. Seed is just a comedy movie with like a sprinkling, you know?
Yeah.
And then Curse is horror comedy, and then Cult is just bad as well. I don't like Cult. Anyway, but that's the problem with a lot of these franchises, because then they'll eventually go back to horror, and people are like, wow, this is really great, this is really huge, and then they'll get a fucking remake of their favorite horror shooter or horror comedy, and they'll be like, wow, that'd be really great, and then the studio's like, oh, let's just do Resident Evil 5 again, and then we're gonna fuck it in the ass, and it's fucking dumb!
So, like, Resident Evil didn't do, like, the comedy shtick, what they did.
No, but it was a horror shooter, that's my point. It becomes less...
Exactly what happened to them.
Oh, how about next time? No, I'm kidding. No, go ahead.
4 is considered like the best.
Yeah.
But 4 is what introduced a lot of the action shit in Resident Evil. So the developer was like, oh, they like action. So 5 went heavy on that and introduced co-op. And that was one of the first games where people were like, oh, come on, co-op isn't scary. Why are you doing this? And then 6 was very over-the-top action with co-op. Literally, cities were being, like, blown up and shit. And then it was like, people were like, this is dog shit, this isn't even scary, we want Resident Evil. That's why 7 basically copied Resident Evil PT, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna do first person, you're gonna be by yourself, and we're gonna go back to horror and have a little sprinkle of some action.
Also, yes, biggest dickest, that is absolutely true. Terminator became sci-fi action versus actual horror, which is like, I feel like it's so rare to get a good sci-fi horror movie nowadays. I mean, I feel like they still happen, but they don't happen nearly as often, you know? And that's...
Jason X was the best fucking sci-fi horror movie.
Jason X is a great movie, and I'll stand by that, and we'll talk about that next time on the birthday episode for Mr. Christopher here. Thank you so much for watching the Bakery Podcast. We hope you had a good time this week. We'll be live on my channel at 8 p.m. EST Standard Time with Marvel Rivals drinking, me, Chris, Tuxie, Matt, Rek, and Noki. Chris, I love you, man. I hope you have a good day as well, even though we're going to keep talking after this gets over.
I love you too.
Well, get out of here! Go!
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.